first question that we always get asked in structured products is what exactly is a structured product? And because it's such a wide area, because it covers so many different asset classes, from commodities to offshore markets to bonds, it's really something where people have put together, or the bank has put together, an investment product which is put in some structure and then can be sold to the retail market. Very often it includes things like capital protection or the ability to invest in a particular asset that you wouldn't normally be able to invest in. So if we put together a structure where we put a number of corporate bonds together, wrapped it into a structure and then listed that on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange, that could be seen as a structured product because we've put together a number of different investments, wrapped it in one investment vehicle, and then made it easy for the investor to buy. And so that's really the general definition of a structured product. Very often we get asked, how do we offer a product where you don't have the downside but you have the full access to the upside? And really in a structured product, the main basis for equity type or equity linked structured products is that we combined two different asset classes together. So the first portion of the investor's cash would go into a bond or a deposit at the bank, and what happens to that portion is that is actually the protection part of a structured product. For example, if we had, let's say, 100 Rand to go into an investment, we might put 80% of it on deposits at the bank. That 80% would grow to 100% within 3 years, given current interest rates. So that allows us to then use the remaining 20% to go and buy options over a particular index or share. So we're really putting the two components together to give an equity type return, but also a bond like return should the market not perform. So if the market doesn't perform, you get your bond back and that's worth 100 Rand. If the market does perform as expected and goes up, the options would be worth more, and you get the bond plus the options or the return on the options back, and that's what really gives you that type of return. And so if you structure a product over a number of different years or period, you're able to tailor the upside for a specific need. For example, if you went out to 5 years, you would possibly get more than 100% of the upside. So you might get some gearing on the upside, 1.2 or 1.3, whatever the underlying index went. If you went shorter, you might have to cap the upside. And that's really how structured products work. It's really a combination of two different instruments put together, structured together, and then sold as one financial instrument to the market.